Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Thursday night live Let's Play of OpenTTD. Lots of exciting things have been happening, and lots of exciting things are going to happen. So we'll say the hellos, the how do you do's, and do the news. How are we doing, everybody? I can see various different people jumping into chat right now, including some of our channel members, Kevin DeB, Fran the Man, Doomwalker, as well as some of our moderators, including Wizard Brandon. Hello, everybody. How are we all? How are we? Now, one of the things I'd like to try and do is spin the wheel at the beginning and give you guys a bit of a challenge. But let's get into the news because, like I said, there's some exciting and interesting things mixed in amongst it. So I will try and rattle through them for all of you who are joining right now. First up is the highlights video from this series. Some people are like, where's the video? You didn't have a video, did you? Yes. So the video was posted unlisted this week, okay? And what we did is that we put that out on social media with the link, and the link is also in the playlist. Okay, now the playlist isn't unlisted, the playlist is public. And there's an experiment that I'm running on this, and it's to do with the performance of those videos and the algorithm. So if you want to watch the highlight videos from this live stream or any of the other live streams, they are there. You just need to go to playlists, season 11, and they're all there for you to enjoy. Okay, now we have a brand new monthly giveaway, and that giveaway is for Nice Day for Fishing. I've seen it pop up left, right and centre across the internet, and you know what? I figured it looked quite good, so I figured let's give away a copy of that. So that's a PC Steam code. If you want to take part in that, go to portal.masterhellish.net. We've got Community Gaming Night on the Variety Channel on Monday at 8 o'clock UK time. That's going to be Minecraft Vault Hunters again, but that'll be the last Minecraft for a while because not long after that we have EVE Online and Factorio coming up. Yes, the results of the poll have been decided and the viewers have decided that that's what the games they'd like to play. Now, just a little note, the EVE Online stuff is going to be new account and free account friendly. So there's next to no excuse to join in. You might have a good excuse, but there's a lot of good reasons why you can take part in that. And of course, if you've got Factorio, we're going to be opening up that to everyone. So keep an eye on the Community Gaming Night channel on the Discord for more information about them when we get closer to it. Not yet. Not yet. They're going to be in the near future. Also in the near future is both the Hellish weekend and there is also the LANOps LAN party. I'm going to both of them. If you want more information about maybe doing the same, let me know. We have our server up, the Master Hellish OpenTTD server. That has now gone through its second iteration. We're doing the Simpleton City Builder script. I'm going to sort that server out so it refreshes itself at a certain point in time. I haven't decided what that is. If you've got any feedback, let me know. Chuck it in the correct channel on the Discord. If you want to get on my OpenTTD server, it is open to everybody, but there is a password and rules. You can find both the password and the rules on the appropriate channel in my Discord, and of course my Discord's on my website, isn't it? And we've got an OpenTTD viewers game in 2 days. Hang on a minute, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 2 days. This Saturday we're going to be piling on to OpenTTD and we're going to be collaborating in a way that we haven't done before. And if it results in a beautiful collaboration, then I might... what's the word where you make something last forever? Thingify it. Chat, help me out here. Nice day for streaming, isn't it? I like that. And we'll get to chat in a minute. And so that's the viewers game. And the Clip Squad, if you want to help out by clipping streams or videos where you see something funny or interesting, please do it. Immortalize. Thank you, chat. That's it. Immortalize. I think Kevin DeB might have got there first. Guardian of the Moon. Oh, like several of you. Yes. I think that might be the word. Anyway, so yeah. And of course, do like the stream. Helps me out. If you're not already subscribed and you want to see more OpenTTD challenges, tutorials, crazy videos of simulations and all sorts of things, get subbed. We just lost one. It happens from time to time. But we are getting close to the 34,000 mark. Do follow along. And I think that's pretty much all of the news. So let's catch up with chat, and then we will try and get on with the gameplay. I'm going to ignore this gameplay starts counter today because we had a lot to get through there, didn't we? Oh, and we don't need those notes. That's from Love Wars that we did earlier in the year. So let's scroll up the chat a little bit and see if we missed anything. Right. Well, first of all, thank you very much to Steer Spike Sister for getting into membership. Let's see, do I have a custom one? I do have a custom one. You have become a brand new member on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. And welcome to the membership team. There we are, got a little notification for you. Good evening, Gerard, welcome. Of course, tomorrow night we'll be doing OpenTTD Mod Development Live, and we're getting close to actually having our cargo script working, and what we'll probably do is use that in the viewers game afterwards. Kevin DeB says, I was hoping for golf with friends. Golf with friends, I think might have been the next one on the list, so we might slip a live stream of that in. We will see. And then Simulator Adventures, one of the other moderators, Jack Max here. Hi, Jack Max, welcome to the stream. And Guild Games and a bunch of other people have come along as well. Right, we're going to get into the OpenTTD-ness very soon. But what I want to do is I want to experiment with a challenge, okay? What we're going to do is I'm going to say, if we get a certain amount of something, then something happens this stream, and then we'll get into the gameplay and we'll see if it happens. So it's either going to be Viewer Plus, typos. Yeah, Viewer Plus. It's going to be Super Chats. That's on YouTube, of course. Or it's going to be channel memberships. Now, I might have had a typo in there, but even if I have, I'm sure you will all know what I mean. Right, so let's find out. It was third after EVE Online. Yeah, so we might be doing some of that as well. Yeah. If we get 3 train crashes in chat, we'll get ice cream. It's not how it works. It's not how it works. If we were doing a charity event, maybe we could do it. Channel memberships. There we go. Right then, folks. So what I'm going to say is, if over the course of the live stream we get 5 channel memberships, I will give away an extra channel membership. Now, I don't think I can do this as an official goal. No, I can only do super chats. So we'll just have to count between ourselves. Maybe we can use the counter. Would a moderator be able to use one of the Hellish counters? And that counter can be set to 1 because thanks to Stereospite Sister, we already have 1 membership. Was what did fall on membership? Yeah, channel memberships. So if you want to support me and you want to get one of the channel memberships, grab that. And if we get to 5 in total from you guys, I will donate 1 and throw 1 out to you guys as a bonus one. There we go. Right, so we've done the news and the hellos and stuff. If anybody's got any questions about anything that we've been talking about, do shout out. But I'm going to get OpenTTD up and running now. A little bit later than usual, but hey, that's why we do it as a live stream, isn't it? He says. I can't even... You know what? I haven't got Steam open? What's going on? Oh, Kevin the B. Yeah, we're counting them. We'll count the gift memberships. Thank you very much for sending the gift membership. There we go. Let's get that on the street. There we go. Who got that? Bryson got it. There you go. You got the gift membership. What's that? That's 2 now. We're up to 2. All right then. OpenTTD. Yeah, I didn't have Steam open, which is I think Steam opens when my computer boots. But I had some problems with my computer today. I had to restart the print spooler service to fix a problem. Oh, I'm not going to go into that, because that would be one big... Well, here we go. But we're not doing that now. There we go. Kevin DB says, oh, pity that I could not directly membership to somebody. Yes, I don't think YouTube support that feature. Yes, so Let's Plays, Series 11, episode, we're moving into, this is 33. I had to restart the print spooler service on my computer. Yeah. The tangent time looms over you. Alright, hang on a second. Let me get this counter running. Okay, channel memberships this stream. I'm not 100% sure I spelt channel correctly, but that's me, isn't it, eh? There we go. You have no clue what that is. It's safe to Google that. Right then, here we go, folks. We're in. We are running. This is what we did last time. Last time, we started our diamond mine trading post exchange place. And we named it after viewer plus subscriber Matt Strat, and we called it Matt About Diamonds. Did I misspell channel? No, I don't think I did miss. Oh, I think I might have given you guys a relatively easy challenge by the looks of this. Okay. Well, that brings us up to 3, if I remember correctly. Anyway, what I was saying is that we had this trading post. We're bringing diamonds in. We're taking the engineering supplies back. If you haven't seen the highlight video, you can go and watch it. It is where is it? It is unlisted in the playlist. So now we're just going to keep expanding and get more. But we've got a problem, right? We've got a problem to fix first. This station has hardly any engineering supplies waiting. We want to grab the engineering supplies and bring extra into here so that our diamond HUD keeps going, right? Yeah. I should swap around the L and the E. I didn't even see it. Even when I looked back, I still didn't even see it. Yeah. Drop an airport next to it. You know what? Using airports to bring in the extra supplies is a good idea. We could do that. We could drop a heliport in and transfer the engineering supplies. Let's have a look. Airport construction. Helicopter. No, not hub airports. Although hub airports, if we go for the Intercontinental, it's still only got 2 helipads. Where if we go for the the heli station, that's got 3. So if we put that here, we can start getting some in. Boats. No. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Kevin DB. We're going to start with an airport. If you go for a city airport, you can use small-sized airplanes. We're not going to be using that. We're going to use helicopters because they're fantastic. Right, but what we need to do is find where we're getting the engineering supplies from. So let's go industry chains. We might need to bring a railway line in to get even more in, but let's start with this and see what happens. Engineering supplies. Okay, engineering supplies come from a port, a supply yard, and a trading post. Okay, so let's have a look for all 3 of them in the local-ish area. Port, supply yard, trading post. Port, supply yard, trading post. Disable all. Alright, where's port? There's port. Turn the town names off. Oh, there's a few nearby. Supply yard, I nearly forgot. Supply yard. And trading post. Right, now we are... should we use the zoomy thing? There we go, zoomy thing. So we're here. And we need to get engineering supplies in. Ah, thank you. Chat's reminding me. Yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing really good. Oh, there's one thing that I forgot from the whole news section. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But we just need to helicopter in supplies. And I think we can get some from over here, because there's 2 of the supply-y places. And we could just put 1 heli station down, or maybe even 2. And then, like, just bring it over here. It's not that far away. If we need more, there's another 2 over here. Okay, so I think we're alright. We'll do that. So let's have a look. Get rid of this. There we are, look. Trading post and a port. So let's put a heli station thing here. So they're both in the coverage. And then we'll go new aircraft, helicopter. Oh, I forgot to refit before doing it, but never mind. Engineering supplies. And we're going to full load here. And it's not far to go. We're going to go there, and when we get here, we will transfer. And we'll clone it so we have an army of like 10 of them to begin with, and we'll see how that goes. They're practically the same building. I know, right? They're kind of like almost overlapping each other, creating a little harbour-y thing. Yeah. I tried furs, and it just baffles me. I never know what the true primary industry is. That is true, right? So for some things like this rubber plantation, I would call it a primary industry because farm supplies and engineering supplies, I don't count supplies, alright? To me, this is a primary industry, okay? Now, there are some industries that seem primary, but just output stuff anyway. And I think a good example of that is actually... No, that's not a good example. That's not a good example. Try and think of a good example. Hang on a second. Nope. Oh, actually, it might... Yeah. So the port itself might be an example because it produces the engineering supplies and goods whether it gets stuff coming in or not. And that's kind of semi-primary. Yeah. Hello, fellow tycoons. Hello, fellow tycoons, indeed. Okay, so the one thing that I forgot to tell you in the news was I was going to let you know about the recent videos that we've had recently. So, of course, not long ago, I did 500 AIs in OpenTTD. If you want to know how that went, definitely check out that video. I took stats every year of the game speed, my RAM, the number of vehicles. I even wrote a script so I could track the number of vehicles and the number of crashes and stuff. And I graphed it. Now, the graphs aren't shown on screen for a very long amount of time because we don't want to bore everybody with graphs. But if you like graphs, you can take a look and pause it and have a look. Now, the one interesting thing to me about that was the rate of which the number of vehicles came into the game was pretty linear, but the rate of which the game slowed down was not. It slowed down quicker to begin with, tailed, and then almost leveled out, even though the number of vehicles continued to increase. So I would, yeah, and I actually put those two same things on one graph. I plotted it, and yeah, it was quite interesting. You watched that. I was very impressed with how many statistics you measured around the... yes. So I was able to measure those extra statistics because I wrote a script to do it. It's a very hacky script, but it worked just well enough. And then the other video was an unexpected one. Last Friday, I accidentally played a game of OpenTTD on Spiff's birthday livestream, and it ended up being a right old battle between me and Spiff. So if you want to see the video from that, you can check that out. And Spiff was kind enough to come on and have a call with me afterwards, a kind of a roundup, a catch-up, end game summary sort of thing. So the last kind of third-ish of that video is me and Spiff having a good chat about the game and a few other things as well. So get your eyes on that one if you haven't seen it yet. And again, thanks to Spiff for not only hosting the game, but also coming along to my channel to have a chat about the game that we had together. And that's the recent stuff that I wanted to let you know. If you haven't seen these, if the algorithm didn't send you to these, you probably want to take a look. Back to diamonds and engineering supplies. Right, now, I've been talking long enough that these helicopters should at least start to make a visit. So they are starting to come round. And it looks like 10's fine. Train whistle, yeah, let's do that. There we go. Oh, you know what? I might take that with me tomorrow. Oh, where's Hellish going tomorrow? Some of them are on the way back, and there's quite a lot of engineering supplies there. So I want to see how the engineering supplies amounts go down as the helicopters come in. So they are going down, but then they're going back up again. The ratings are 72%, not the best. Gonway on Sea, does that have a statue? Nope. Boop. Okay, that's going to give us 10% on the ratings. Also, the amount transported from these guys. Yeah, see, look. This trading post is not making many at all. It might be worth giving some diamonds to this trading post. Or some coffee and rubber. Oh, hang on. Coffee and fruit come from the same place, right? So if coffee and fruit come from the same place, we can bring coffee and fruit trains, drop it off here, and do just enough to get both of these gung-ho, and then we'll be able to get more over. Okay, plenty of supplies are coming in. The ratings are plenty good enough, and it looks like we're not overdoing this port. So let's have a few more helicopters. In fact, let's double the amount of helicopters and see how that goes. Brandon put a pie in the oven. Ooh, chicken pie. Very nice. Train whistle on the Hellish weekend for when we're on a train on the Sunday. Well, I'm not 100% sure we'll get to go on a train on Sunday. I think we will, looking at like the timetable and what the societies say they're doing, but we should be alright, yeah. Is your cursor different? It's not the only thing that's different. Look at the trees. Look at the trees. Aren't they lovely? Let's have a closer look at the trees. Oh, lovely trees. And that bit of grass. And the coastline. Very nice, right? But don't look at that. That's not so nice. Yeah. Right. If the increase of the vehicle is linear, consider it X, and the slowness is 1 over X. I wonder if you then do see an overlap. Yeah, see, I'm not sure the two things are very related. We'll have to see. Just downloaded this graphics. Apparently you can download it from the in-game instead of GitHub. I don't think you can, Kevin DeB. Not the high-res version. There's two different versions. Remember, there's two different versions. Anyway, right. Engineering supplies should be coming in. Yes, and they're getting picked up quite nicely as well. These should be going. Oh, look at that. 100%. 91%. 100%. 100%. 100%. Oh, 91%. Okay. So most of them doing very well. The production hasn't gone up much here yet, actually. Let's change these orders temporarily to not full load. Yeah, I mean, I like seeing the trees in the game, but they get in the way, so we have to get rid of them. Now we've got some more engineering supplies coming in. Let's go and get some more diamonds. Let's have a look. Diamonds. So how long until Hellish turns off the trees? I just did it, yeah. In the README, it mentions you can do it in-game via the content I downloaded. I want to see that now. You know what? I'm going to resist. I'm going to resist. I'm going to carry on concentrating on what I'm doing. Alright? What am I doing? Oh dear. Right. We're doing good. Oh, for those of you who wanted more Be Right Back clips, I have some. I've been preparing some. They're not in yet, but they're coming soon. Right. Yep. Helicopters seem to be getting in and out, no problem. Diamond trains are coming in and out, no problem. Presumably they're making a bit of money. Let's group by shared orders. Oh, yeah. One set of them are making 300,000 last year. Oh, 600,000 for those ones. So some of them are doing really well. Yeah. Dare me to play OpenTTD without turning off trees. That sounds like a terrible challenge. Okay. World map. Diamond mines. Here we go. Right, let's see if we can capture the screen while they're white, because it makes it easier than the... There we go. Right. So let's check off the ones we've done. This is where our trading post is. We've done that one, 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 and that one. So the next ones to do are the next layer out. Yeah, just got over from work. How much did you miss? Basically, we've enhanced the engineering supplies at the Diamonds trading post. And we've also caught up on all the wonderful juicy news that's been going on. So there we go. Oh, also we've got a challenge going on. If you guys can get 5 new channel memberships in the live stream, I'm going to donate an extra one to somebody random in chat. And so far, I think we've had 3. So I think maybe these 4 could come as a group, because they're quite close together, or at least on the same line, right? So you could have separate stations, but those separate stations then go on to the same line. The problem is that where would the line go in? Yeah. I mean, ideally, it wants to come right between the 4, right? So that the 4 go in nicely. And it wants to come out here. But if it comes out here, how are we going to then get it into the station? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Have you ever been to the Great Central Railway in Loughborough? I don't think I've been to that one yet. Right, yeah, I'll tell you what, we'll do this end first. Okay. And then we'll see what happens. Cheap and dirty right angle. Imagine the right angle with vac tubes. Actually, somebody asked a question recently about vac tubes and whether you can do it on a level crossing. I mean, the simple answer is no. You can't do level crossings for vac tube. Which kind of makes sense, really, when you think about it. Right, where are these diamond mines? Is that one? That's one. Oh, cool. Right, let's label these, because this is going to be a pain. D1. And then... is that one? Yeah, that's one. D2. And where's... That's not the other one, right? That... Or maybe that is the other one. Quick check on the world map. No, that's not one of the ones I was thinking about. It's here behind this city. There it is. Oh, I just deleted the sign I tried to put in. Oh, dear. There we go. Rasmus, welcome. HD textures are new, therefore I don't like them. Yes, they're good. I like them. I like to go through the different textures every now and then, do different ones. I tend to go back to the originals. Default. Alright, okay. Right, I've marked out the 4 diamond mines to make it easier to see. One there, one here, one there and there. Now, like I said, it'd be lovely to have a railway line that just comes right in the middle of all of this. A vac tube line, and then splits out between them. But we've got this big junction here. We've got Zagblob Junction in the way. Yeah. Why do you only get 50 back when you remove some vac tube? Let's see. It costs 37,000 to put down. And then £53 to get back. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Is there a tutorial regarding signals and complicated intersection stations, parallel hub and all that? I have 2 videos in the tutorial series. One of them is stations and their signals, and another one is junctions and their signals. Or it might be signals and junctions, right? Basically, those 2. And they're in the tutorial playlist, so check it out. Anyway, yes. How are we going to do this? Well, what I'm thinking is, instead of trying to put a line right in the middle, we put a line with one for these 2, one for these 2, And then we join them up and go this way. So they join up and go like past these industries here. One there and one there. Okay, so that's the target. So then this one I want to go onto a line. So let's see. Can we put a dual tube track there? No. But if we come back one, we can go across. And then we can get a dual track tube track in there. Okay, that's fine. And then... yeah, that works as well, actually. A bit of a tunnel's not... oh, that was a mistake. It was a misclick, though, so I don't count it. Okay. Pop the tunnel in here. And then we can have this be a loop terminus, and then this one will connect one on. I think what we'll do is we'll put the station in like almost as far away as we can. And for some weird reason, it was doing 8 length stations. Oh. I was hoping I'd be able to like do a nice angle and then come down here. She used a spread station. Missed the first 30 minutes. Why is people missing the beginning of the live stream? What's the difference between a tube and a pipe? Pass. No idea. Okay. What we could do is we could go under here like this. Yeah, I know I was doing 8 length stations, but the whole of the rest of the map I think is either 5 or 10. Right, we'll go under there and then we'll just have a great big diagonal here. Okay. And one of these we'll keep down in a tunnel so that we can go across here and connect up. Is that right? Hang on a minute. We'll check the polarity of the railway lines. Yeah, they are correct. So that's not right. That just joins the line. Boom! When I was playing in Spiff's Birthday Battle Royale, I was just absolutely placing track as fast as I possibly could all over the place. I was doing fixes and stuff, but I was trying my best for the most part. Right, let's have a 5 length there. It's not optimal, but it'll do. Down, down there, and down, down there. Oh, no, we don't want that. There we go. Right, how are we doing towards our channel membership targets? That's not right. We didn't get 2, did we? Let's scroll up, scroll up. Hang on, there's a page that shows me it. Viewer activity. Yeah, there's 3 of you. Okay, let's correct that. Boop. There we go. And then we've got these here. So that's good. That's it. We've got a vac here, and then we want to connect it up to this vac somehow. So I think if we try... oh, there's a stadium in the way. We do a big diagonal here, we might be alright. Yeah, we're on 3. We have to get to 5. So then this is the signals coming in there. Okay. So we've got our loopy bit in. It's not the best loopy bit, but there we are. Using the signals. Spiff was using all sorts of signals and stuff. So what I think we might do is we'll just dig the maglev down. And just put a little bit of a tunnel in. There we go. I think that lines up. Yeah, that lines up. So there we go. Oh, Robin! Thank you very much for the gift membership. Taser received the gift membership. There we go. Cool, you guys are really doing well on the challenge that I've set you today, isn't it? So for this bit, we'll have to cut off here. And then we'll go 1, 2 there. Right, so that's the length that we need to do. We'll cut it there, we'll cut it there, and here. There we go. So we're going to go down. That's relatively long tunnels. But I think it'd be alright. Hopefully we don't have any crashes. I think we'll be alright. I could have staggered these tunnels a little bit, but I don't want to. Did Hellish explain on the start what would be on Saturday? Yes, I did explain some of what we'll be doing on Saturday. Right, so the vac tube goes across that line. It now needs to go across this line, which is a problem because that's the end of a set of depots. I could just cut the depots short. So we'd look at there. So for the maglev, that should be fine. There we are. We'll just do this. Oh, there we go. Oh, you would break down right there, wouldn't you? There we go. That's fine. Things don't have to be 100% optimal all the time, right? Now, somehow I can connect that line up, but somehow that one's got to cross there. You know what? We could just have the tubes crossing. Because they travel so fast, the amount of time that a train spends going through that junction is tiny. You can't stagger them? Oh, actually, yeah, because the tunnel mouths would probably interfere, wouldn't they? Yeah. One bit of the track is a vac tube. Yeah. Guild Games is like, wrong, absolutely unacceptable. Of course, Guild Games, of course. There we go. Let's get our signals in here. There we go. Signals are in. Right. So we've got station 1 looping onto one of the lines that comes in and merges. And then we need to get the other station in here, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm going to do it this way round. And if I do like... Ugh. I mean, it's going to be going slow-ish coming out of the station anyway, right? There we go. That's not the worst in the world, right? Oh. You know what would be slightly painful? Would you do that? That's fine. It's not too bad, actually. It could be a lot worse. Just a terminus? You know what? A terminus would be neater, and then they would just go straight out. And there's not going to be a vast amount of stuff going by. You know what? Guild Games, you're right. I was getting too loopy about everything. Let's just shove a terminus in. Isn't that better? Come on, that can be neater. That's neater. So we've got a terminus here with a loopy bit connected going onto a line. And then somehow we've got to get these two in. So I think we'll start with D4 and then hit 2 in. That's way better? Okay, cool. I'm glad that's way better. Yeah. The desire for efficiency in itself is inefficient. Oh my goodness. Is that like the word dyslexia is just terrible for dyslexics to spell? Or what's that word? Oh, my brain's stuck now. There is a word that I think is brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Right, here we go. Come on, chat. Channel me the energy. It is phonetically. The word phonetically is not spelt phonetically. That's my favourite. That's my favourite. And I think it's brilliant. And terrible. All at the same time. Lavender's like, wait, what? The word phonetically is not spelt phonetically. No! It's PH. Phone. No. Lisp has an S in it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a few like that, isn't there? But that's my favourite. Yeah, Guild Games just had a go at spelling phonetically. So if we're going to have a terminus on the end here, let's have a terminus on the end. Why overcomplicate some of this? Just because some bits are loopy doesn't mean it all has to be loopy. Yeah. Right, now, so these two have to connect under this. Ah, we've got two diagonal pieces of track across each other. I hate it when you get this situation. You see this, chat? We've got this line here. And we got this line down here. And they need to connect up kind of like, let's say with blue, along this direction. But then we've already got a train track going in this direction. And that is the wrong way for tracks to cross over. If the tracks were crossing over from this way... Oh, that's a bad line. Let's actually use the line tool, shall we? This direction and this direction along the grid. Right, if they were going along the grid, this is easy. You just put a bridge or a tunnel. Ching, done. This is the stuff of OpenTTD nightmares. Roundabout. We know the two lines don't need to connect. The depots are already raised up, so tunnel. Yes. Yeah, I mean, the line is raised up. So what we're going to have to do is do a little bit of a zig and a zag. So somewhere in the middle, probably around here. If I can get the right bit. Potentially going to be long tunnels here, actually. My word of last year was defenestration. Love it. That was the word of the last year's Hellish weekend. The problem is if I want to tunnel from here, I've got to go all the way to there. And that's a long tunnel. Yeah, but long diagonals make you more money. Family, becoming a dad and getting married. That's a 2024 word for you, isn't it, eh? Or even still, it would have to be even longer to get both tunnels in next to each other. I don't like that, but I don't know if I have any other options. Can I have a break in the middle? Don't think we've got enough room for that. Let's try it. So if I go from here to there, and I try and tunnel here, I have to have it stick out like this. And then this one has to stick out... Hang on a second. Oh, I got the wrong tool. No wonder it's not working. Yeah, that one has to go to there. So I could put a tunnel and a break and a tunnel, but there'd be no gap for signals. What, over here? I could pass over here? What are we building? More diamond mines. Yeah, I think over here is really the answer, right? And the closest point at which I can do it is there. And that's the shortest point. None of this rubbish over here. We'll do this. And what we'll do is we'll come up close enough to get around this industry. Like that. Okay. And then we worry about the rest on the other side. Transfer the station with the trucks. No. We're just going to have an actual corner here to go this way just a little bit to get us around whatever town that is. And that little kink will be fine. Okay, there's nothing wrong with a little kink. As long as you only do it once within a train length. Okay, so we come down, we turn, little kink, down, a little bit of a wiggle in there. Please tie the train by the depots. Oh, okay, okay. Right, let me fix this. There we go, and here. Is that better? This bit's not the same now. Ah. We must remove railway track first. Trying to make it go up, not down. There we go. Huh. What's going on here? Yeah. You have to click on the train, not the tracks. I am trying to do the train. It's not doing what I want it to do. It's weird. It worked over here. This side is going crazy. Part of it seems to work. OpenTTD, but the company goes bankrupt if you get a bad town rating. There's ways to do it. Look, this is not my perfectionist. Chat told me to do it. There we go. It seems to be working if I propagate it from this direction. So if I go... Oh. I don't quite get it. It's like there's some terrain that I can't see. That's kind of required or something. There it is. Not sure what happened there, but I've nailed it. Okay? Are we happy now? Right. What's next? Well, we don't need these labels anymore because we've got the stations in. Oh, I missed one. So we'll do this one as a row, because that's coming. Oh, industry in the way. It's fine. We'll put a tunnel there. We'll come out the tunnel, and we'll immediately do a diagonal. You know what? If I do it one further the other way, I don't have to do the diagonal and the tunnel, and it all works a lot better. I can come from here, I can go along 8, then I can do my diagonal to here, and connect it up there, and just go flow right in. The only problem is now is like how I'm going to get it to flow out. Oh, hang on a minute. That's in. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it, folks. Don't worry about it. Brandon's pie's got to cool. Don't rush the pie. There we go. Right, now we haven't got any depots, but the station's in and the lines are in. And this line can now just go straight across these evil fish. And maybe straight through some of this hill. Yeah, through some of the hill. We're going to have to put a little tunnel here. Bob, bob. But apart from that, there we go. Vactrain. Yeah. An evil strip of fish destroying... I don't think you could do an ASMR video with me going kablamo, 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 kablamo. Some people actually... We had a conversation on the Discord, and if you haven't got my Discord, the link's at the top and bottom of my website. We had a conversation about my voice and my videos and how some people find it really soothing and use it to go to sleep at bedtime. But having the kablamos is probably not the best thing. So we need the opposite of a kablamo video, right? We're getting close to the station now. I still haven't got an idea of what we're going to do. I'll probably split it out and hook it in somehow. Yeah, it can be, but there's so many different sorts, and some of it isn't. How about just the explosion sounds? Yes, exactly. That's the opposite of what most people want. And, you know, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. I shouldn't really be doing the opposite of what everybody wants. Should I now, eh? There we go. Alright. Now, this is where I said I was going to have incoming spaghetti. Yeah. I think what we'll do, this is a good opportunity, right, for us to take a small break. I can kind of absorb the situation here. We can think about this. So you guys can shout out in chat what you think we can do. Also, we need one more channel membership and this stream, and then I will give another channel membership away. But I'm going to have a quick 2-minute break, and we'll be back soon. Okay? I don't think I've ever driven down this road, so I am taking it steady. I don't think it's going to take us long to get there. I think we're at least halfway. There's a wolf. There's 2 of them. Did I run them both over? I think I did. Are there any more about?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Hey, the car survived.
Wow.
That's wrong.
Ooh.
Nothing survived.
Look at
The
it.
entire
Look at
ship
that.
is gone.
Look at that.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
screenshot right there.
Oh yeah, now you're
Yes.
talking.
Ah, no. Why?
I could no, Brandon. Oh. I couldn't resist. The egg was just stood on the edge, and then Brandon got revenge for you. Oh dear. Ooh, one of the legs exploded.
Exploded.
Oh, the whole thing fell over.
Did you build the legs?
Oh no!
It's
What?
fine.
Clearance on one side.
It really isn't.
It is.
How?
We'll finish the crap. Alright then, folks. I declare this live stream a success because I've had fun, and that was really the only point of it. And I also declare I'm scared to do this. The start of this game. Open. Oh my goodness.
I'm waiting for stream to catch up.
Oh my word. Oh yes, we've done a few nice confetti cannons over the years for various different reasons. And we're all out now, actually. I don't have any more confetti cannons. Although, if you guys want to see more of that sort of thing, and you've got some suggestions about it, please feel free to let me know, and I will consider them. Yeah, you know what? You say that. I'm sure there's some up there somewhere. Because we can go to cam 2 and I'll show you. Okay. So, my desk is a custom built desk, right? And, oh, train whistle. Let's do a train whistle while we're here. Here we go. Is it too late? Nah, we're alright right now. This is the last live one of the stream, okay, folks? There you go. So, yeah, my desk is custom built, and so is the units behind. And to make sure that both of them are structurally sound, I braced the two together, and I haven't painted that one yet. So here we go, cam 2. There we are, cam 2. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the focus changed, didn't we? Because I was doing something else. So the units behind me, these are wood, and planks, and crates. Okay, my storage. And then on this side, you've got the stream. You've got the lines and stuff. This is the similar sort of construction, okay? So it's made out of wood and beams and stuff. And connecting the two together across the top of the ceiling is a wooden beam that I put in later but didn't paint. And there was a load of confetti jammed in that for ages. So yeah, that's what we're talking about, confetti in the ceiling. Right then, we have a gift membership, which means a few things. First of all, thank you very much to Alex, okay? Because Alex sent a gift membership. And Rupert Rufflin received that membership. That means that now we are up to 5 channel memberships. And I will do one myself. I will donate that now. So what I'll do is I'll donate the channel membership. We'll do a quick bit of news for anybody who wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, and then we'll get straight back into the OpenTTD. Okay, so bear with me a quick second. Now, if I remember correctly, I have to do this on mobile, because if I try to do it on web, it's a bit funny. Or is it the other way around? Hang on, let me try on web. Alright, engage, show your support. Yeah, I can only do stickers or super chats on web, so I have to do it mobile. So YouTube, go away, shorts, we don't want that right now. Search for myself. Click the live. Mute myself. Click the button. Go to memberships. Oh, hang on. No, wait. There's a different button for gifting a membership, isn't it? Membership gifting. There we are. Gift a membership. And this is going to be... Oh, hang on a minute. Where's it gone? Here we go. I believe this is the mid-tier membership. Hang on a second. Here we go. I have to verify it's me. To be honest, it being on the phone helps. I've seen other people do this before, and I'm not sure if there's an easy, slick way to do this. But there we go. I sent a gifted membership. And Spamto got it. There you go. Congratulations, Spamto. You got the gifted membership. And we'll quickly just rattle through the news as well, because there's some interesting things going on at the moment. So, the highlight videos from this series are currently unlisted. If you want to watch them, you need the link from social media, or you can go to the playlist. The playlist isn't unlisted, and you can go in there and see all the videos for the highlights of this series. I'm checking some algorithm stuff, that's why I'm doing that. The monthly giveaway is for Nice Day for Fishing. It's a PC Steam code. Go to portal.masterhellish.net to take part in that. Community Gaming Night this Monday on the Variety Channel. Variety Channel is linked at both the bottom of my website and the bottom of my channel homepage. Is going to be Minecraft on Monday, yeah, like I said. But we've got EVE Online and Factorio coming up. So get onto the Discord, go to the Community Gaming Night, get ready to get involved with that. We've got a OpenTTD Minecraft server, an OpenTTD Master Hellish server, community server up and running. If you want to play on that server, it's open for all the public, but the rules and the password are on my Discord, so go check that out. And we've got a viewers game this week. On Saturday, we have a viewers game. Saturday afternoon, there is a viewers game. There's a stream scheduled on YouTube, and there is a event for it on the Discord. And of course, we check out the previous videos. I did 500 AI in OpenTTD, and I played a game of OpenTTD with Spiff and had a chat with Spiff afterwards. Both of them, I think, cracking videos. If the algorithm didn't serve them up to you, maybe check them out. And do, of course, remember to like the stream. We've got well over 150 people watching and 46 likes at the moment. And as promised, back to the OpenTTDs. Alright then, good evening, good morning, good evening, hello everybody. Alright then, you're welcome, you're welcome. Well, it wasn't me, it was chat. Right now, I was supposed to be thinking about this, I didn't. But, what is the station spread over here at the minute? We're already at max station spread. See, what I was thinking is that I could raise up some land here and have a station facing the other way. And I still want to do that. The only problem is I would have to have some tunnels somewhere. And we'd have to have a little kink. But I think we could do it. OpenTTD Minecraft server. OpenTTD, but only minecarts. I don't know how that would work. Yes. Check Discord. Okay, let's have a quick look on Discord. So, hopefully it isn't in general chat. No. Let's go down to OpenTTD. Here we go. Right, connect. Oh no. Oh no, I don't want to connect it up to any of the existing loops. I think that would potentially cause. I mean, nice idea, but I think you'd have a bit too many trains going around. You got a giant railroad there. Just use it. I'm going to use it, but for other things. That's exactly what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do here. How big is it? If I go to there, how long's that? 12, 13. Yeah, that works. Oh no, it doesn't. I'm doing it. Alright, if it isn't good later, we'll ditch it. So, tunnel, 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 tunnel. There we go. Right. So what I'm thinking is we can actually have an extra part of the station over here. And I didn't spread station. All that. There we go. There we go. It's spread now. Vac tubes are a mod. Yes, there's a list of mods in this stream's description. So then in theory, all I've got to do is connect that up to this. And that would be fine if it wasn't for this little trench. You don't find Minecraft fun anymore? Oh, I love Minecraft. I do. Me and my daughter play it quite a bit whenever we get a chance. We've got a survival world going. Recently, we did our first trials chambers together. And we're trying to find an ancient city. But it's so difficult to find. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to knock this corner out and worry about that afterwards. But we're going to make this bit go down. Like here. So it comes out to there or something. Let's get the tunnels in. And then we can have this coming out into the diagonal. It's not going to be the best, but it'll be better than nothing, I think. Well, that's alright. That's okay. Well, actually here we'll stay down. We won't go back up again. We'll go down, down, deeper, and down. There we go. We'll fill the rest of this in. Yeah. Go diagonal and tunnel. Oh, I've gone out to here so far. And then we're going to do a diagonal to here. There you see. So there we go. We've got a nice, neat kink. We go down, we stay down, come under everything, and back up again into our little station. Yeah. The older line rises up just a few tiles anyway. Just keep it down. The older line rises up and keep it down. Maybe. Maybe. Alex with a super chat. Thank you, Alex, for your super chat. Let's see what you've got there with your message. You said What about bridges across the trench and other tracks? Ah, right. Good question, Alex. And oh, new viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. We'll come round to that in a second. I'll finish answering this question first. So, for all the other track types, bridges you could use. For VacTube, it's a no. Okay, so I'll show you quickly. If we have a look at vacuum bridges, okay, the fastest speed a bridge can go is something like 434. Okay, you can't go faster than that on a vacuum bridge. Now you can go as fast as you like through tunnels, so that's why we don't use bridges. So if we were doing vacuum and maglev, the maglev could use a bridge, and we could go diagonal with the vac. I mean, unfortunately here we're going diagonal with all sorts of things, but that's why. So yes. Now back to the viewer plus subscriber. Thank you very much. Is that PK Tram? PKTRML? Am I supposed to pronounce it as a word? Do put it out there phonetically if you want me to try and correct that. But thank you very much for your Viewer Plus support. Viewer Plus, in my opinion, best way to support the channel. We've got 104 of you now. We're going for that 150. It's a big number, but I think we can do it if we keep pushing for it. If you want to know more about Viewer Plus, you go to the website, and once you become Viewer Plus, you can ask for the special channels in the Discord. We'll give you the role. This guy should have at least 200k subs, honestly. Yeah, people say that a lot. There's a lot of people that come to my channel and say that I should have more subs. But I guess there's only so many people who love OpenTTD, although we don't just do OpenTTD. Yeah. Right. It's just letters, says Ryan. That's me. Ah, well, there we go. Make sure you get the role in Discord, and we've got extra channels. Very often I'll do little previews and behind the scenes, and I'll do screenshots of edits and things. So there you go. Right. Well, that's all now hooked up in. We do need depots though. So let's do depots before the junction here, I think. Yeah, depots before the junction. So we're going to go off the line. We'll go along 7. Delete 3 blocks. And then we'll go up. Put a little ridge in. Oh, by the way, I went to an arcade today. It was fantastic. We're probably going to have to put this in a tunnel as well, just so it'll fit. This then wants to come up. This is then going to have to go down. But we can do this. This is a little bit fiddly. There we go. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll make it symmetrical though. So little diagonal there. Whoa, no. There we go. We can get our vac stations in. Get rid of the forbidden bit of track and the through piece, and then we'll just fix that maglev right back up. There we go. Isn't that fantastic? Which arcade? We travelled all the way over to Lincoln, and it was the arcade in Lincoln. I think it's called Arcade Warehouse. Yeah, Arcade Warehouse in Lincoln. That's where we went today. So there we've got one set of depots here, and I think that could just serve this whole area, and then we'll do another set of depots somewhere on this area. Here? Somehow? I mean, if we get the right track type. That'll also help. Yeah, there's not enough room here to do it properly. I mean, I could do it not properly. Probably do it not properly is okay, actually. No, it's not. Okay, I'll do it not properly first. And then you guys let me know what you think. I think this shouldn't be allowed. Because it's the in-track and out-track are too short. Oh, we also have no signals on this line. Okay, let's fix that as much as we can. Does that go all the way down here? Nope. Ah, no, they're the wrong way around. Switch them around the right way, then drag them down the line. One challenge idea, no signals. Now that's one of those challenges. Okay. Every now and then, somebody gives me a challenge idea. And I love receiving ideas. It's brilliant, so keep them coming. But there's something that, as somebody who's done a lot of challenges, I realise about certain challenges. And this kind of no signals challenge is one of them, okay? And I could be wrong, so please do correct me if you think I'm wrong. But the only realistic way of being able to do a no signals challenge is just have loads of one single track lines with one train on it. I can't think of another tactic which would allow you to have multiple trains on the same line without signals. So then you've only got one option of the way to attack the challenge, and the challenge is then taken away from the challenge. There's no challenge in the challenge because you just do just do a million track lines. You're just building loads of lines. So then it's not a challenge to overcome not having signals because there's only one particular simple problem for that, right? So, I mean, this might be a bad example, but every now and then we get something like that up, yeah. Just use planes instead, yeah. Forced depots. Yeah, forced depots might work. Yeah. You just transfer a lot. Yeah, you could also transfer a lot. No signals. Use ships. So, anything that's got one or two very straightforward solutions that are not difficult, for me, it might be for other people, but for me, the challenge doesn't work. But it's good to think about them, right? And to work out which challenges might be really good ones to do. And I do like doing challenges. There we go. Right, the signals are in on this section. Yep, okay. Or just no path signals. Ah, see, now no path signals. That might be somewhat of a challenge. Right, hang on a minute. Where's my trains gone? Oh, here we go. There's one. Let's clone that one. Get rid of the orders. Well, what if we do all these in the same sort of thing? Full load here, go there. Full load here, go there. Full load here, go there. No, that only works if the output of all the diamond mines are the same, and they're probably not. So, full load here. Drop off there. Clone it. Send it on its way. Oh, I sent it the wrong way. Every now and then I do that. I build a train in the wrong direction. There we go. But it won't look too long to get there and turn around. Right, that one's in the right direction now. Quick, clone that train. Got it. Hang on, is it stuck? No, they're just waiting for each other. Okay, that's fine. Get rid of the orders. Full load here, down the track. Go there. Clone it so we have 2 of them. Send them on their way. And then... more trains. Clone that one. And we're telling it to go... Oh, I forgot the full loadness. There we go. And I forgot to send them out because I misclicked that as well. There we are. Off they go. What about a challenge to make a realistic network? Rasmus, we are doing something a bit like that on Saturday. Yeah. You got a challenge for how far you can go in terms of money gained or something without going past the maximum normal loan. Or any set amount of money without stopping vehicles. I'm not following you on that one. Yeah. Couldn't you use many tiny stations as signals? Timon, maybe. Maybe. 90 degree turns only challenge would be fun. I thought about you could only turn right. Like you weren't allowed left-hand turns at all. Yes, that is what I thought of a challenge. That's one of the ones I thought about. Why do you worry about these stalls? These trains will never reach maximum speed anyway. It's good practice though, right? It's good practice. Oh, also, folks, I put a message out on social media asking for artists to get in touch. Both people that were interested in volunteering their time to help grow the channel, but also people who do paid work as well. I got a lot of responses on certain social medias that if you guys aren't really on social media and that might be you, get in contact somehow. I'd love to talk to you. Right. But you just turn right 3 times, says Gil. Yeah, exactly. You just turn right 3 times. How are we doing over here? We have not enough engineering supplies still. Okay, we have some capacity by the looks of it. No, wait. Some of the helicopters are having to turn around a little bit. Oh, there's a lot of helicopters having to go around in circles now. Oldest vehicle only challenge. God, everything you just break down. You turn breakdowns off and it'd be fine. So I think what we're going to have to do is we might have to train some of the stuff in. Only 56% transported there and 56 transported there. Yeah. So what you mean is you cannot have more than X amount of money in the bank and you must earn as much money as possible. You can't stop vehicles to regain control once lost. That sounds like 2 separate things. So basically you have to spend the money faster than you're making it, which I think, unless you're deliberately... See, again, there's an easy out there. Just make deliberately bad lines. But then you say, no, you can't. You see how much you can make over time. I think we're going to have to deliver some engineering supplies by train. We're going to have to supplement them. Platform length. You know what? Platform length, we're going to go 10. Just to shake things up a bit. Now for that, we're going to have to make this one slightly longer. That's fine. Just build hills in the ocean and remove them. Yeah. I'd do it. What you want, right, with a challenge is something that you're going to have to fight for. Not just come up with a tactic. If it's something you're coming up with a tactic, and then you just deploy that tactic, unless it's a challenge to deploy that particular tactic, then the challenge I don't think works very well. right? The idea of a challenge is it needs to be challenging, right? If it's not challenging, then it doesn't really do great. Oh yeah, we've got loads of engineering supplies here that need moving. Yeah, okay, here we go. Now we got this new train here that goes even... Oh, it goes a little bit slower. Costs less. Has no capacity. Right, let's switch this to engineering supplies. We'll get the Swiss Metro. We'll get this vehicle thing. We'll make it 10 length. We'll say full low here. By the way, doing this short distance with Vactube is ridiculous. And then transfer. Right, that should help, right? Let's have a look at the number of engineering supplies here. We'll get a viewport so that we can keep an eye on the other station as the train comes in. So there we go, it's going on its first journey already. One excess rail piece by 1 ton. Oh, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Hellish, your ultimate challenge is not terraforming. Actually, the preservation challenge is on the to-do list skill games. There we go. 100, load 100%, off it goes again. Yeah. Although having no terraforming at all was not part of the challenge. The challenge that I was going to do is that terraforming costs like 100 times or maybe even 1,000 times the normal amount. Same as and blowing things up too. There we are, look, we've cleared it. The train has come backwards and forwards like 3 or 4 times, and all of the engineering supplies have gone. All of those helicopters are going round and round and round. Couldn't do it. And now we have thousands of engineering supplies here. One of the things we do need to do, though, is these trains, make sure that they are full loading. There we go. Ratings are only 87% at the moment. But we are gung-ho, so we should be alright. Now triple production of the port. Quadruple. We'll quadruple the production of the port, don't you? Yeah. Low starting loan, say 50k. I think we did one which was 20k once. I think that's when I reached 20,000 subscribers. We did a viewers game, or I think it was a viewers game. Yeah. No loan challenge. Where'd you get your money from? You can't. Maybe you start. What about you already start with some infrastructure, but there's no loan, so you have to work with what's there, sell bits, manipulate some of it to get the most out of it. Ooh, that could be an interesting challenge. Chris Abbott over on Twitch. Hi. You vote for the right turn only challenge. Yeah, I'm not sure that'd be great. Yeah. There could be a script that takes a share of the profit and investments into things like that. Yeah, taxes. Yeah, you could probably implement a basic share system somehow, yeah. You think the reason why it's super hard to think of a challenge is because you've done them all already? No. I have a list of challenges, and I think there's some really good ones in there that I'm still to work through. You've been spreading the word and got a couple of lads at work playing. Spam tote, that's exactly what I like to hear. Well done. Thumbs up. This is nice. Yeah, there's an old OpenTTD scenario where you start with some infrastructure. So maybe we could do some sort of challenge like that, where you're given hardly any loan, but yeah, anybody who plays OpenTTD wins. Exactly. The only problem is now all my helicopters are going round and round in circles because the train's taking everything. So I think, do we decommission the helicopters? I think so. Like, one good train has annihilated an entire fleet of helicopters. They are unneeded. Send to hangar. Ditch the helicopters, says chat. Yeah. How about a challenge where you can't use bridges or tunnels to overlap the trains? I mean, that, yeah, but if you ban bridges or tunnels, you have to be really careful about lots of things. Yeah. I did what in Minecraft once? Oh, yeah. A challenge where everybody gets a save and passes it on to a new unique user. Yeah, we did something like that once. Yeah. Hellish are an outrageously wrong choice no matter how you slice it. No, I disagree, Girl Games. Over here, they were a brilliant choice, and they're working fantastically. Okay, we have a certain amount of supplies coming in, of farm supplies. The helicopters are coming in, they're picking them up, and they're distributing them absolutely fantastically to all the different places that they need to go, and it works great. Is it possible to have a company with an AI and a player in it? No. If it is, I don't know of a way of doing that. As far as I'm aware, it's not possible. Alright then, so we have a brand new little route of engineering supplies coming in. Oh, we can get rid of all these aircraft now. Boop. And just have the railway station. Check the coverage. Yep, looks like we're covering both of these. Look at that. The amount transported has shot up. Bet the ratings have shot up. Oh yeah, look. 100. Nice. You can join a company that's already run by an AI. Can you? Ooh. I've just not tried that before. Alex, hey, good evening. Thank you very much. Anyway, this train seems to be doing great. Oh, 164,000's worth of diamonds. Oh, 78,000, more thousands. These are all doing really well now. Oh, actually, we can get rid of this as well. And because we've got rid of that, we can add more platforms. Those ratings are indeed fantastic, yes. Play along with an AI. I mean, we did a challenge where I played against the Hog AI. That was good. Playing against the Hog AI was one of my favourites. Doing the speedrun challenge was one of my favourites. Also, I think one of the ones where you did the smallest map, that was one of my favourites. And also, I think the upcoming Destruction Disaster challenge is going to be great fun. I hope the community goes crazy on it. Hi Hellish, really enjoying the content. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's what we like. We want people to enjoy the content and support the channel. We grow and then succeed. You enjoyed the 100-year growth challenge. Yeah, that was good too. We've had some good challenges and some good ones coming up. Right then. So, we have engineering supplies being picked up here, being brought in to boost the number of engineering supplies in here. We have more diamond mines hooked up. We've got these 4 around Zagblob Junction that all kind of come in and feed together down here and get themselves in. We've got plenty of lines left over to connect in other stuff. We can have a look at the map of the world. And this is where we are. We're over here. The diamond junction nexus is there. Some of this around here is diamond. Some of it isn't. Upcoming Destruction Disaster Challenge. Yes. There's going to be another one. No, so we had the Destruction Disaster Deathmatch. That was the multiplayer deathmatch version of the Destruction Disaster. Then there's going to be the Destruction Disaster Challenge, which is the single player version of the Destruction Disaster. So there's kind of like the multiplayer version, that was the deathmatch. The single player, that's the challenge. And that'll be coming out shortly after version 15 comes out. We got version 15 coming out, then you'll probably get the challenge, then you'll get a updated how to play multiplayer in OpenTTD. Yeah. There's some spaghetti about. There is indeed. Right, diamond mines. Let's get some more hooked up, shall we? So, we've got this one over here already hooked up, right? And there's 2 right next to it. Yeah, that one's hooked up. And there's one here. And there's one there. So I think we need to use the same line somehow. What do you reckon? Should we do some sort of transfer service? What if we have a microvac that with like length 1 trains that just go here, drop off there, drop off here, and just like zoom backwards and forwards? It'll probably be extremely inefficient, right? But it'd be funny. Feeder. Yes. I like feeder. Yeah. What about spaghetti challenge? Train tracks must change direction every 3 tiles. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Now, can I cleanly get it through here? Let's have a look. So, no. If I put tunnels here, no, that doesn't work. That does. Okay, let's get rid of this one and move it out 1. Right. While you're all here, I've got a question for you, and just shout out in chat. Out of all of my video series going on at the moment, because I've got various different series going on at the moment, apart from OpenTTD Season 11, what other series of videos are you most hoping to see more videos in that series of sometime soon? Okay? So, apart from the one that we've got going on at the moment, what videos are you most looking forward to seeing? What series? You can use the playlist. If you want to go to playlists on my channel, you can use the playlist to refresh your memory about what series we're doing and all that sort of thing. Ugh, that's a little bit rubbish. I'm just having a bit of fun with this one. This is probably not optimal at all. Do not do this in your railways. It's a bad idea. Or do it and have some fun. Right, we're going to come up there. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, we're getting close to 200 viewers right now. I feel like if we get to 225 viewers before the next hour, so you've got just over 15, 20, yeah, you got about 17 minutes. If we can make it past that point, then I'll do another half hour. So if we get to 225 viewers before 10 o'clock UK, I'll do an extra half hour. I might regret it, but why not, eh? The train's going to be still accelerating, so maybe... I mean, those corners should be fine for this length train. So I'm going to do... Oh. Yeah, let's do a double depot here. We'll go down the line, down the... Oh, yep, signals down the line. Signals going in there. Signals going into that junction. Signals going in there. All the good signals, right? Down this line, through the station. There we go. Some people are probably going, what on earth is he doing here? There we go. Can we do conditional orders? No, well, we could do maybe, but I'm not going to. Not for this. All right, let's go back up and see what people have been saying. Okay. Oh, mistakes are permanent challenge. That's interesting. More City Skylines 2, what the Trains Only challenge. Yeah, that Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah. Trains Only City Skylines 2. The Transport Tycoon Deluxe playthrough. Yeah. Open RCT 2. I've been doing Open RCT 1. Oh, well. Yeah, Open RCT 2. City Skylines. KSP series. Steve, I have 4 KSP series already. We do not need another one. Right, let's get Swiss Metro. That's all we're getting. We're just going to refit that to diamonds and nothing else. How many diamonds? 24 bags. We're going to go here to drop off. Full load. No, not full. Yeah, full load? No, not full load. Drop off there. Go there. How many can we have going round at once? Before it goes terrible. We might need... We might need like an extra slot at the station. Yeah, let's do an extra slot here. So, like this. And if we're doing that, you need to remove these signals. Because if you have signals before the platforms, after the split, the train can't see which platforms are available. Yeah, I guess. This is a bit silly. I just kind of want to see what happens, to be honest. On the exits, we need. Oh yeah, of course. If I'm changing it for that, we need signals on the exit. God, if mistakes were permanent, these train lines would be horrendously even more horrendous. What? Why isn't B blow stuff up? B is bridge. I'll let it off. B does make sense as bridge. Okay, there we go. Right, so in theory, we can have like 5 or 6 of these going around now. See what happens. Right, here we go. We're going to go through here first. Transfer. Next one comes in. Transfers. Everybody. Transfer. We're at 201. Okay, let's catch up with the stream. Does Fantastic Free Games count? No, only on this channel, and Fantastic Free Games moved to a different channel. Just 2 engines going on the loop. Oh, we've got quite a few. Why is it right hand drive? Why not? D for demolition. Yes, it is D for demolition. D for blow stuff up. We need that on a t-shirt. D for blow stuff up. Oh dear. Kirkby Paul challenge. I mean, you just have to turn breakdowns off. Okay, we're getting some transfers coming in. The transfer station seems to be a bit of a bottleneck. What can we do to potentially improve that? I mean, they are loading the other ones. D for destroy. Yes. What happens if you follow them? You get dizzy. There you go. We can follow it for a minute. Add more trains. No, because they're already stopping for each other as it is, right? Morning. Good morning. Hello. Oh yeah, challenge. You get one very long train, but it's only allowed to travel in one direction around a loop. Can't go back and forth between stations. Like, you mean it can't turn round? Train. There is a reversing thing, isn't there, in OpenTTD? I don't think anybody ever changes the setting. Disallowed trains to reverse at stations. If enabled, a train will not reverse in a non-terminus station, even if there is a shorter path to the next destination when reversing. So it'd be nice if you could choose to be like reversing at terminus, or no reversing at all. And then trains had to go backwards. No full load orders. I mean, you're just kicking yourself in the foot a little bit there. Right, let's see how these trains are doing. Trains. They're not doing very well. Bearing in mind, though, they are only transferring. Bridge the maglev line. Add another platform. I mean, I could add one more platform here. That's for sure. I couldn't add one there. Yeah. Hello. Guardian of the Moon says, you're a dev now, right? No, I'm not a dev. Not a dev. I have spoken to the devs about version 16 being the version that we allow more than 15 companies into OpenTTD. And then that spiraled a little bit of a conversation to say, yeah, but how many companies would we allow? I'm going to do a couple of gentle nudges. I don't think it'll happen, but you can try. No reversing except terminus. Really helpful. Nah, in the original. Right, I can put an extra one here, but I don't think I can put an extra one there. Trying to think of a different way of doing it. And we could kink it. Version 16, they now allow 16 companies. Oh, no, come on. We had a game where we had 40 people playing. 44? 43 people playing? So, I would say can we have 50 companies? That'd be great. You could move the platforms one over and have signals on both sides. I could, but I still want more platforms. One broke down. You're beginning to think version 15's a myth? It has been a little while coming, hasn't it? But you know what? They're just people doing things in their own time, right? I don't know what to do. Should be a power of 2, so 64 companies. Yes, 64. There you are. Done. I seriously don't know how I could actually get extra platforms in here. I really want extra platforms, but I'm not sure how I'd get them in. Racking my brains here. What about 4.3 billion? Well, this was kind of the conversation they were having. They were having it on the OpenTTD Discord, so if you want to go check that out, go have a look. I could easily get one more in here, right? Because I think yeah, if I moved the tunnels, made them one longer. This track here is not helping. You can't bridge over stations, can you? I'm pretty certain you can't bridge over stations. Yeah. So I can't put a bridge in here and move the stations along. Yeah. What's Guild Games talking about? I'm not sure. So I hear this is the most modded playthrough of OpenTTD you've done. Probably. I'm not one of the people that just throws a billion mods into something because it just usually makes things worse. Any news with the Atari acquisition? I've heard nothing more. Move the station. Move the station. Everybody wants to just move the station. Right. Okay. Here we go. We've been going about this the wrong way. We need to use the remove tool because there's trains loading. There we go. Just do it there instead. The station spread allows it. Simple, neat, effective. It's fine unless one of them breaks down. Not bad about the delay in 15. Devs are pretty much do it as a labour of love. Exactly, exactly. I mean, the only downside is I'm really looking forward to it because there's some nice features. There we go. They're flowing better. They're still not making any money. So, never mind. Hey? By the way, folks, if we get another 10 viewers in the next 5 minutes, I'm doing an extra half an hour. Is this the Gill-approved way? Right, we need to label it then. Gill-approved. Put it in brackets. Who needs to make money? The goal was every single diamond. Yes, well. We've only got 38 billion in the bank account. All right, that's all we've got. And it looks like that might be incorrect sometime soon because we're getting close to 39 billion. How's the operating profit looking? Pretty flat. When you've got a company this big, it does look pretty flat for quite some time. We are doing a lot of the diamonds though. We've ticked off a good number of the diamond mines and sorted those engineering supplies out. Let's maximize this screen. Get rid of the ports and trading posts and supply yards. We don't need them. Right. And let's just take a quick look at how we're getting on. So, this is where we are. We've done this one, 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 and this one. That's quite a lot. Now, obviously, there's still more diamond mines to do, but we're going to keep going. And I'm beginning to think we need a line coming out. Let's do it in red. Kind of coming out this way. Maybe going around this town to here. And then maybe we feed these two into it. Or maybe these three. Because then that's all of the ones in that area, right? Go around the map and fix your stations. Stations, cargo flow. What do you mean fix my stations, Guild Games? How very dare you? Oh, okay. We went past 225 watches on the live stream. So I will keep going until 10:30 UK time. Shall I set another target? Yes, I like that line. We're going to do that line. And I'm going to start by doing the dotted line. Okay? So let's do it. So over here we need a terminus. We'll do it so that we could potentially use the line on the other side. But for now we'll just do it as a... We'll leave a gap for the signals that we may need in the future, right? We're going to try and get around, I think it was this city. We need to tunnel under all sorts of stuff. The suggestion is 250 viewers before the half-hour mark. We're already at 245, right? Hang on, what's that? You know what? Very quickly, if you guys just wait very quickly, I will tell you what our all-time viewers that isn't the charity live stream, because that one was just bonkers. So if I go analytics, I think it's content and then down towards the bottom, or is it live? Content live. Concurrent viewers, here we go. Right. And then we go all-time. Right, I've got the stats here. So, if we ignore the charity live stream, the highest one was 239. I think we might have just gone past that. Yes, we did pass 225 before the half hour. Gone down a bit now, right? But, yeah, so if we get to 250 and stay above 250 before the half hour, I'll do another quarter of an hour. Okay, you should be able to do that between us. Right then, yes, let's get stuff built. So I think what we'll do is we'll cross here, right? Because this bit can easily be a bridge. Okay. What do you mean object in the way? Oh, we got that tower in the way. Okay, so that can't. Oh, hang on a second. That can't go down. Oh, this is where I wish I had the magic bulldozer without cheating. I don't know why you can't blow up those towers. Somebody in chat says, if someone can make a mod for it, you can have viewers vote on random events, and that will hinder you in the game, and some events could include natural disasters, destroy infrastructure. I'm actually working on that. One of the things I'm working on. Tunnel the maglev. I could potentially tunnel the maglev. It's only 4 blocks though, Gil. I mean, the maglev can have a bridge. Okay, that's not going to kill the maglev. And then we can just go diagonal from here with that one. Can't see because of the bridges though, so we'll use the Control X to bring transparency options up. Just hide the bridges temporarily. Pop them back. There we go. And then what we need to do is just like connect these two up. So sort of like this. Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. Brilliant. Delete the tracks, raise the... What, there's nothing wrong with just putting a bridge there? Nothing wrong with it. You can raise the bit, the tunnel through and go over... Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, I can't though because of the other side. You can't, like, we can't do this land. Now, where's this going? We need to make sure that this actually lines up with where it needs to go. Okay. So, let's find these industries. Go to the map of the world. So, one's here. This is the primary. This is where we're heading towards. So, we'll do this. We'll put the station in now. There's the 8B2. And... we'll have that go to there. Now we can't do that because we have to have a signal on the end of a Roro station, otherwise it just doesn't work. And let's do a little bit further this way. Okay. Now what height are we coming at? I think we dug one down there. Yeah, so we do need to go up. So we go up here, and we go up there. We come across, and then depends how we're going to connect. Got to get past this town. South side of the town looks best to me. But it doesn't do great with what the turning around is. Hellish, you will have access to MacLeod that goes over 600 in future. Oh, well, those bridges won't be enough then, will they? Well, maybe we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, look at this. We've got how many industries are here? There's one. There's a forest. There's a builder's yard and a mill, all at the top of this city, as well as the hotel and a quarry. It's a very busy city. Yeah, we're going to go through the bottom of the city. So I'm going to take that off. See how I can connect this up. So that's going to be the top line. That's going to be the bottom one. Oh, hang on a minute. If we kink the other way. There we go. That actually works really well. That works really quite well. And then here, as long as we come out as a diagonal to about, like, I don't know, there, we can just bring that in. Oh, that's fine. That's good. Look at that. Whoop. Slip back this way. We've got to get past here and there. Vac tube line. Now, this is a longer vac tube line. We're probably actually going to get speed up on this one. Yeah. The patented double reverse kink. And then let's go here, I think. So let's just dig these two bits together. That's good. That's good. That's okay. Right, so we've done a bit of wiggling to get around this city. But overall, that's alright, that. Yes. Yeah, you know what? It's probably not going to reach its max speed. I was probably being a little optimistic. Yeah, I was probably being a little optimistic with that. 1 second, folks. I could hear a strange noise, and I didn't know what it was. I was trying to figure it out. Anyway, right, so that's that in, but we have the other two nearby. So if we look at the map, and we do a bit of drawing. Okay, so this is the oh, let's get pink back. This is the one we've just done. I would like to get this one, and this one hooked in as well. Not that one. That one's already hooked in. Okay. Now, how shall I do this? Shall I, one, do it with these lines coming down, connecting up to this line, so that the trains actually use the line and go along it all the way to their destination? Or two, shall I do it so that the trains just come up to this station and transfer and go back again? Okay, just shout out one or two in the chat. Okay, so are we going down the line, dropping off and transferring and coming back? Or are we making a line that comes in and connects up with what we've already got? One or two? Okay, ships. No, we're not using ships. Vac tube all the way for these diamonds. 1, 1, 1.5, 1, 2, 2. Hang on a minute. Do the finger thing. Right, you ready? 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. I wasn't paying attention, but 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. It's really even. 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, one just has got a lead of 3 at the moment. Can you do actual polls in YouTube chat? Yes, but then that doesn't get my chat rate up, does it? Hey, it's alright, right? There's enough people voted now. One got far enough in the lead. That's what we'll do. So let's do that. Here's the diamond mine. I'm going to do... we're going to do terminuses for this. 8 length terminus. And then we'll blow up this river because it's full of evil fish. Go get rid of the evil fish. By the way, folks, if you want an evil fish t-shirt, and I'm not just saying this, I am probably going to be discontinuing the line of t-shirts and probably that entire store some point in the next month or so. Okay. Got to somehow get past this great big hill. I mean, maybe we just go over it. So there we go. We've got a little kink here. We can go up. If they're going to go up, though, I want them to go up evenly. Like, that's not evenly. There we go. I wasn't expecting this. The Hellish guy seems quite clever. It does happen sometimes. Sometimes I clever. Sometimes I not. And I try. Right, we need to come down. Do we? Yes, we need to come down. Several. Quite a several. You can't resist the chance to terraform. That is somewhat true. Right, let's get this to come straight off here. And just line it up. Oh, just got one tiny bit of track too much there. And then we'll go up straight away. And then we'll do length 8-ish. And then we'll go up. And then when we're up, we'll go along 8. And then we'll go up. And then we're up. We'll stay we're up. And when they were up, they were up. Oh dear. And when they were... All the nursery rhymes from looking after my son. Right, lines in. It's that easy. I have the perfect solution for not crossing. I mean, you might have to do a tunnel. It's fine. You think it's 7 on the second bit of elevation? It is! Wow, well spotted. Yeah. Fixedamundo. No, wait. Broken Moro. There, now we're fixed. There we go. Those trains have more horsepower than the plane. Don't worry about slopes. Yeah, it's a good point, Guild Games. I mean, I do it out of habit for the most part, but you're right. Let's just put the let's put a depot there, and I'll put a double depot here. I mean, it's not going to be the best place to put a double depot because it's only just off the line. But he'll be alright. There we go. Let's get some trains going. Let's get some trains going. Let's clone. Whoa, steady now. Any of these trains, because they're all doing 2 million for the same train. How much have we spent making this line? And how much is it actually? How much money is it actually making us? Full load here, down the line, unload there, come back again. We want to clone that as well. So clone this. Take that depot order off that I accidentally clicked into existence. It's the dreaded Hyperloop. No. This is the dreaded Hyperloop. It goes all the way around the edge of the world. Jason says 200 watching and 75 likes. Let's pump up those numbers. Yeah, go for it. If you're enjoying the stream, do give it a like. We're not going to watch this go all the way around the edge of the world. How fast is it going? It's only going 905? What's its top speed? Oh yeah, I think that's right, yeah. I haven't quite got to 40 billion yet, so I need to be careful with the money, don't I? Right, and we need to get the other trains on, these ones. So, clone one of these. Remove the orders. Full load here. Down the line, go there. Clone it so there's two of them. Right, so that's that one. Then we have another one. Is this it? That's a manganese. That it? That's it. There's a diamond mine there. So I think what we'll do is... Oh! Jason! Welcome to Membership Plus. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Hopefully you enjoy the benefits that comes with having membership. Let's get this station in there. Yeah, the support tonight has been absolutely fantastic, viewers. You've been amazing. I do appreciate it. Right, there we go. So here we can do a simple tunnel. He says, trying to figure out what a simple tunnel looks like. Something like this. Nope, not quite. I nearly got it right. There we go. Simple tunnel there. Right, so we've got to go from this tunnel up here to this line. As a general rule, these trains are going so fast that they're not in the junctions very long, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, let's go to about here. And then we can just go up and connect in. There we go. Got you into the game. I'm glad. That is the main reason I started making content, was to get people, or let people be able to enjoy OpenTTD. That's why I started, right? The reason why I kept doing it is because of the community and support that grew around that. Now, I said if we get to 250 viewers by the time we get to 10:30, I'll do another 15 minutes. But I've got to be careful because we're live tomorrow night doing OpenTTD mod development, and then I'm live on Saturday with an OpenTTD viewers game. So that is 3 live streams in a row. And that's a lot of live streaming. But I'm going to take a day off tomorrow. Apart from the evening live stream. Can't not do the evening live stream. Alright, so there we go. That is that one. I think we've... Which one did we miss? Because there was 4. Here we go. Here we go. It's this one. This is the next one we've got to get in there. So... yeah, we'll have to do a bit of kinking, I think. Oh, no, actually. Can we get between these two industries? No. Get between these ones? No, not without any kinking. Okay, we'll go this way and we'll kink. Because we're going to have to do a bit anyway. Remember to drink enough. Thanks for the reminder. I still need to drink. I know this is not strictly a water bottle, but it is what I have in there at the moment. I have water in there right now. I don't think I did the signals properly on that last line. No, I didn't. They're not there. It's not a matter of not doing them properly. I just didn't do them. At all. Oh dear. Right then. In that case, let's have another one that comes in like that. There we go. I want these two to be level, please. You have a very busy September coming up. Yes, we have several things happening in September. We have the Hellish weekend, an unofficial meetup in Nottingham. We have my birthday stream, which will be on a Thursday night actually. So we probably won't do season 11 that night. What do you guys want to do in my birthday party stream? Do you want to shout out in chat now? Let me know. I'll take suggestions. I've scheduled it on Discord, so if you want to know when it is, head over to Discord. All the streams from the LAN party, the Hellish weekend, and my birthday stream are all going to be there. Season 11. You want to do season 11 for my birthday? I mean, get Spiff's revenge. I mean, I joined his game of OpenTTD on his birthday. Maybe he should join my game of OpenTTD on my birthday. And we won't tell him, and we'll do the Destruction Disaster Deathmatch. We want you to smash the Spiffing Brett. So many people want me to take on Spiff head-to-head. I mean, you got pretty close to head-to-head last time, right? In that last video that came up. Have you seen it? This one? Has the algorithm shown you that? Definitely watch it. Okay. Clone. Boop. Right, how we're looking down here. This station isn't clogged up. That's good. Yes. Spiff versus Hellish versus Hog. Spiff did really well, especially considering he was hosting a live stream at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. OpenTTD Wars. Spiff strikes back. Yeah. Kill Game says, and I will destroy you two both. Yes. Ah. He's running OpenTTD on a sponsored 5090 rig? Well, maybe. Right then, I think I did that right. Yeah, they're all in there and loading now, so... The only problem is that they will struggle to get up their production. Oh wait, that one's gung-ho already. Oh, I take it back. That one's gung-ho already. How's this one? Normal. Okay. How are we doing for engineering supplies? Oh, we've not got that many. We might need to get some more engineering supplies in. Oh, sorry, I've missed it. I don't know how long ago it was, because, you know, Twitch chat. But the Matmos subscribed with their Twitch Prime, so thank you very much for that over on Twitch. The train's capacity is too high. Yeah, but if I take a carriage off, Gil, the capacity is too low. Oh, you mean for leaving the stations? Yeah. I mean, ideally, tell you what I'll do. I'll just go around these four stations, and I'll just remove the full load order. And hopefully, that will help kind of like kickstart the whole flow. I mean, at the moment, that just means that this station is going to get absolutely hammered by loads of trains coming flying into it. Yeah. Hang on a second. Right. Yep, that's all good. Running costs higher than the Dians are worth. Yeah, quite possibly. If we look at all the trains that are running on this line... Actually, no, look. You know, some of these lines are making over $1 million a year. Well, not a year, a period. Keep forgetting that this game is a different clock, isn't it? We've got a different number of days. Each year in this game of OpenTTD is 1 hour of gameplay. So there we go. Friendlyman says it's been a good stream. for subscriptions and memberships. It has. Thank you very much to everybody who does a YouTube membership, a Viewer Plus subscription, or a Twitch sub. All of them do help the channel. And of course, if you want to help the channel out, there is a page on my website that says support, and there are more free ways on that page than not free ways. So go have a look. Yeah, that link there. Right. What's next? Looking at from a purely creator point of view of having a bigger creator like Spiff join you on your birthday helps you grow faster. Yeah. I mean, Spiff has been to one of our charity events before, and he was in that last video. So yeah. Right, what are we doing next? What happens if you get all three? I mean, I just get all three. If you get all three, you get the benefits of each one. Each one's got different benefits. You have to weigh it up. Right, more diamonds. We need more. Okay, which ones have we done? Let's do it again. So, here's the central point. We've done this one, 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 done this one, done this one, done this one. We've done this one, we've done this one, we've done this one, we've done this one, this one, this one, and this one now, and that one, and that one. So we've done a lot. We did the group in the middle first. We expanded it out to the next few. We did a cluster down here. That was an expansion. We did a cluster down here. That was an expansion. I think maybe we might have to do this cluster down here next. Okay, let's clean that up a second. So we have 5 diamond mines in kind of a cluster that we need to do. So I'm thinking we do a track from the one in the middle into the station, and then the other ones we can do like a transfer loop. What if? Oh, here's an interesting thing. What if they went? That'd be weird. Let's not do that. Maybe. Okay, here we go. Look. What if the trains on the outside loop, like, picked up here, dropped off, picked up, dropped off, picked up, dropped off, picked up, dropped off, and just went round and round and round like that? I mean, I don't know what you'd call it, but you could call it something. 4 heliports. No! I want to use Vactube. That looks cool. I thought so, Mark. I thought so. Bear with me a second, folks. I just need to get something. There we go. Okay, we're good. By the way, folks, if you want the live stream to continue past 10:30, you've got 4 minutes to have 9 more viewers. It's not a clover weave. It's more like a pinwheel. That is true. Let's get the middle one in first. So the middle one's here. Looks like this one should be relatively straightforward. And it definitely needs to be a row. It might even need to be a 3-tracker. So let's do that. 3-tracker. Now, because it's a row station, we have to have that extra piece of track with the signal on the end of the platform. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. There we go. And then, because the trains are slowing down to come into the station anyway, doing a turn like that's fine. Okay. Now we need to get this track to come up here, through all this infrastructure, and into these platforms. Again, we'll do the platforms here first. There we go. Leaving a little gap in case we need signals for the future. And I'm not quite sure exactly how I'm going to do. I think we're going to have to tunnel here. Right? So if I delete all of this, and we go down. Yeah, like that. Oops. I meant to use the other tool. There we go. So we're going to have tunnels here. Then we have tunnels there. It's quite long tunnels, actually, aren't they? Oh, 7 length. That's not too bad. I don't mind 7 length tunnels. Certainly when the trains are going this quick. It's not too bad. So then we can get these ones out. See, when you have one track going diagonal, you're fine. When you have both tracks going diagonal, that's when it becomes really difficult. What do you mean diamond? What does it mean? We're transporting diamonds. These mines. These mines are producing diamonds. This mine produced 291 bags of diamonds in the last minute, it says. Now, we can go straight past this industry. That's good. And we're coming from down here. So, to get round this city and these 10 billion industries, I think we'll go under here. Down this way. And then we'll see. So, first of all, tunnels here. And we'll connect that up. I mean, like I say, we can just cross the lines. Like do an actual crossover. I think what we'll do is we'll bring the land height up though, so that we just go up and then we can go straight into our diagonal. That's nice and neat. Yeah. I wonder how many diamonds we're shifting, because you've got the delivered cargo graph, but that just shows you all of your cargo. Okay. Right. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to figure out how to connect that line from here to there. And we're going to have to figure that out next time. Okay, folks? So don't forget, if you're interested, tomorrow's live stream in the evening, we're going to be doing mod on OpenTTD. We're going to be making a script, a cargo delivery script. We're doing it live coding. Come along, check that out. And then on Saturday afternoon UK time, we're having an OpenTTD viewers game. So you guys can come along and take part in what I hope will be a pretty interesting and pretty fun game of OpenTTD. But that's going to be all for tonight. Check my email. Wow, people still use email? Yes, there we go. I think that's everything for tonight. So thank you very much, everybody. It's been great fun. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you all soon. If not tomorrow, hopefully Saturday for the viewers game. Bye-bye.